Hey, good morning, y'all. This is Jeff again with some horseback wisdom. Real brief, I wanted to just talk to you, give you an encouraging word. So last night, my wife came home from work and she said, "Hey, honey, you need to go out on the road. We live on a highway. Our farm is on a highway because a huge tree fell across the highway. And it wasn't on our property. It was down on the other side of the highway at a ranch, and a huge ranch. And obviously, the rancher had no idea that this giant 100-foot tree fell down across the road. But the reason it's important is people couldn't get across the road or had to go around. And two, in the middle of the night, people drive down that highway at 80, 90 miles an hour. And if they had hit that huge pine tree that had fallen across the road, they would be dead. So, what's that got to do with Jesus and the Bible? Well, so I drove my truck out there with my rope and my other stuff, thinking I was going to pull that tree off the highway. I get there and there's two other men. And one of them says, "Hey, you got a rope?" And I said, "Yes, sir." And actually, it was a tow cable because I did use a rope and it snapped. But I had this tow cable that's like made out of old fire hose. It ain't gonna break. So he said, "Well, hey, let me put it on the front of my truck. You block traffic with your truck. This other fellow can block traffic the other way with his truck, and I'll just pull it off the road." So he did. And he used my tow cable and pulled it off. Anyway, we met each other and just thanked each other. So that's the first thing I want to say is that's the real America. America is not what you see on television, on social media. Real America is three random guys with their four-wheel drive pickup trucks out on a highway pulling a 100-foot tree across off the road so people they will never ever meet don't die in the middle of the night while they're driving home. But what's the Bible principle? Matthew 7:12. Whatever you want people to do to you, do also to them. For this is the law and the prophets. That's Jesus speaking, and that's commonly known as the golden rule, right? Whatever you want other people to do to you, you do to them. And these men, I don't know if they were believers. We talked and I blessed them and we shook hands and I said, "Hey, thank y'all for helping out." And they said, "Oh man, it's our pleasure." And you, thank you for helping out. But we were out there because what we would want other people to do for us, we did for them. Again, we'll never see the people that drive down that highway that didn't die last night because this giant 100-foot tree. And I want to tell you, man, one of those trees, you're looking at about 10 tons of weight. I mean, you're talking about a 100-foot tall tree that's, 36, 38 inches and 40 inches in diameter. You're talking about a big old tree. Anyway, keep that in mind. Whatever you want others to do to you, do also to them. And just have that be your mindset today. That's what Jesus taught. He said in that idea is all of the teaching of God's law, all the law and the prophets. And the idea that whatever you want other people to do to you, do to yourself. Well, what do we want other people to do to us? I want people to be nice to me, right? So what am I going to do? I'm going to be nice to them. Have a blessed day. God bless you. Love you. Don't forget, America is three guys out on a highway picking up a log off a street. It is not crackheads shooting each other in major cities. It is not systemic racism. It is not Black Lives Matter. It is not proud whoever, boys, girls, animals, I don't even know. It's none of that. It's you and your neighbor, no matter where you live, helping each other out. That's America. Be blessed.